tonight on EKB Evening News at 6. Big Sandy Community and Technical College has a new leader. Good evening, I'm Gary Sloan.
And I'm Cindy Mae Johnson.
And breaking now, a traffic accident has US 23 blocked at the Allen Baptist Church in Floyd County, as emergency crews have now called in a helicopter to transport the injured. Now, we'll have more information on this breaking story just as soon as developments come in to us.
G. Devin Stevenson has been appointed president of Big Sandy Community and Technical College. That announcement came this afternoon following a special meeting of the college's board of directors Tuesday night. The board voted unanimously to recommend Stevenson for the position over 3 other candidates. KSCTS President Dr. Jay Box confirmed the selection today. Stevenson comes to Kentucky from Alabama, where he's currently a higher education consultant. He has nearly 40 years of community college leadership experience, most recently serving as president and CEO of Three Rivers College of Missouri. Stevenson is also a community college graduate. He earned an associate's degree from Walker Junior College before getting a bachelor's in business administration from Birmingham Southern College. He earned master's and doctoral degrees in the administration of higher education from the University of Alabama. Stevenson will begin his new position June 1st.
In Mingo County, government officials are dealing with a steep decline in revenue, resulting in a budget shortfall that has the county commission taking drastic steps. EKB News reporter Shelby Steele talked with Mingo County Commissioner Greg Hootie Smith to find out how bad the problem is and what the county is doing about it.
Mingo County has experienced a significant shortfall in revenue for the current fiscal year. The county is looking at a $400,000 loss in coal severance taxes, which is where most of the county's money came from.
Mingo County is a coal county. When coal companies are not allowed to get permits to mine coal and they cannot sell the coal that they have mined, you lose coal severance dollars.
Smith explains that even though the county is losing coal severance money, that's not the biggest issue the county is facing.
The big problem that we're having with regards to wages and employees and is that our personal property and real estate taxes. People don't have the money at this point to pay their real estate taxes, so more taxes are going delinquent.
With such a loss in property taxes, the county recently had to lay off 12 government employees.
Each elected official is going to have to reduce their budget by $40,000. The sheriff, because he has 3 budgets, will have to reduce his budgets by $60,000. Last week, we had to do something that was very hard on all 3 of us. We had to lay off 12 people, and we had to cut the hours of other people. And this is just the first step.
The county laid off 6 general laborers, a humane officer, 2 court marshals, a mechanic, a maintenance worker, and a funeral escort patrol. For EKB Evening News at 6, I'm Shelby Steele.
A Johnson County man has reached a plea deal in a murder case, agreeing to plead guilty to manslaughter. Gary Ward of Mealy now faces up to 10 years in prison. Ward made the plea for the death of Christina Hale Barnett of Sitka, who was reported missing in September 2013. A few days after she was reported missing, her body was found alongside Route 80 in Knott County. Ward will be sentenced May 14th in Knott Circuit Court.
Traffic has returned to normal along US 23 in Floyd County. On Monday, a mudslide closed 3 of the highway's 4 lanes near mile marker 7, resulting in significant traffic delays as northbound and southbound traffic had to take turns using the lane. Work crews spent Monday and Tuesday clearing the slide and securing the hillside before reopening the road around 1 a.m. this morning. And coming up on this Earth Day, we will take a look at how the city of Prestonsburg makes recycling easy for its residents.
And speaking of Earth Day, Pikeville Independent Schools took an unusual step on behalf of the environment today. We'll tell you about it in just 2 minutes.
Today is Earth Day, which is celebrated in different ways all over the world. But one local school system decided to mark the occasion by not doing something. EKB News reporter Shannon Deskins brings us the story from Pikeville High School.
Today is Earth Day, and both Pikeville High School and elementary school recognized it by declaring today No Oven Day. For both breakfast and lunch, students and faculty were served meals that did not require an oven to fix. And Pikeville High School science teacher Kelly Scott believes that the idea of taking care of our environment needs to start in school.
If we don't teach people to do the right thing now, then they're not going to want to do the right thing or see the benefit of doing the right thing. And doing the right thing is not against coal. We're using no ovens today to save electricity. One, we're saving electricity. Saving electricity means we're saving money. We're also saving our resources, so that coal's going to be there longer for us to use.
During lunch, students were encouraged to make a pledge to protect the environment, an idea spearheaded by the Teens Who Care student group.
We asked the students to come to our table that we have set up in the lunchroom, and we have two big posters that are set up for them to pledge either to not litter or to save water. And they cut out the picture, they write their name on it, and they glue it down on either the saving water or the not littering poster.
Scott said having the support of the school system makes it much easier to organize events and plan projects to educate both the students and the community.
We are a Kentucky certified green and healthy school. We're one of the very few in the entire state. And so we always try to do things that are easy, because being green is really easy, or making a difference really is easy. It's not taking really large steps. And so this is one thing that we decided to do. And we're even considering next year just doing it once a month.
Scott said if everyone did small things like running less water while you brush your teeth, taking shorter showers, and even using less paper, it would make a huge difference. For EKB Evening News at 6, I'm Shannon Deskins.
One of the most common lessons associated with Earth Day is the need to recycle. While many communities in our area offer some form of voluntary recycling, the city of Prestonsburg takes the practice one step further by collecting recyclables directly from households. The original reason Prestonsburg decided to recycle was to reduce the amount of cardboard that was going into landfills. Recycling now saves money on garbage bills and saves the city from paying extra money for tonnage. Once the city saw an increase in the money it was saving, it continued with more than just cardboard. The program grows every year. Residents can now recycle magazines, aluminum cans, plastic, paper, and newspaper. Recycling coordinator for the city of Prestonsburg, Paul Castle, says this is something that's good for the community.
We started about a year and a half ago doing plastic. And when we started doing plastic, everybody wanted to. And it gets bigger and bigger every week. We're trying our best to do what's best for the community. We do not do this for the money purposes. We do it for our community.
The recycling center collects cardboard on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Wednesday is household item pickup day. The recycling center also supplies residents with a free recycling bag each week. If you live within the city limits of Prestonsburg and want to start recycling, call the recycling center at 886-3537.
Leaders from across eastern Kentucky will be in Pikeville tomorrow and Friday for the 28th Annual East Kentucky Leadership Conference. The event will take place at the East Kentucky Expo Center and University of Pikeville campus. This year's conference will focus on creating entrepreneurial communities. Workshops on a variety of economic topics will take place throughout the day tomorrow, followed by the awards banquet tomorrow night. This year's honorees include Frank Justice for the Public Individual Award, Naoma Gale Spradlin for the Private Individual Award, Kentucky Valley Education Cooperative for the Organization Award, Angelina Presley for the Culture Arts Award, Bill Estep for the Media and Technology Award, the Stay Project for the Youth Award, and Judy Patton for the Tony Turner Award. Attendees will return for another day of sessions Friday, ending with a luncheon headlined by SOAR Initiative Executive Director Jared Arnett. Well, coming up, it was raining homers last night when the Reds played the Brewers. Andrew Joyce will be in to give us all the scoop.
But first, EKB Chief Meteorologist Lathan Hopkins will be here with our forecast. We'll be back in just 2 minutes. Well, again, we enjoyed a pretty nice day today, guys.
Oh, it was beautiful out there.
A little cooler out there today compared to the past several days, and the temperatures are really going to bottom out tonight. And yes, the possibility of frost is in the forecast. The Doppler radar showing. Now, earlier we did have a few showers make their way across parts of eastern Kentucky, parts of western West Virginia, southwest Virginia, but those have been pretty few and far between. As a matter of fact, I can show you that with the satellite and radar composite. This takes us back about 4 hours or so, and you'll see those moving now off to the east. Behind this front that has finally made its way through eastern Kentucky, we're dealing with clear skies. Pikeville, Lexington up to Cincinnati. Looks to be a pretty nice night, but with the winds dying down tonight, of course the clear skies as I mentioned, and winds will be shifting in more from the north and from the west, we will see a big cool down during the overnight hours tonight. As far as temperatures are concerned right now, not bad. 64 degrees Pikeville, 63 in Prestonsburg, 62 Inez, 60 Paintsville, 66 in Williamson, 59 on the cool spots right now in Dorton. All right, satellite and radar composite. This takes us across the entire eastern half of the country, and you can see all the cloud coverage to the north kind of spinning. This is an area of low pressure that will remain to our north. That's good news. The front is moving out of the area. Another batch of good news. What we have to watch is the cloud cover beginning to develop from parts of Oklahoma down into Texas. That's our next storm system, but that's going to hold off until late into the night Friday, into the day on Saturday as well. Now, here's how everything plays out on the surface map. You see the showers moving out of our region. Nice day for tomorrow. Pretty nice day even on Friday. We won't notice a little more in the way of cloud cover during the day on Friday, but as we get into Friday evening, Friday night, there you see the rain showers making a return across the region, and those will stick around throughout the day on Saturday. I don't think it's going to be an all-day rain, a steady rain on Saturday, but it will be enough that you will want to keep an umbrella handy if you have any plans to be out and about. All right, let's talk about temperatures. That's going to be the big concern here over the next 24, 48 hours. Overnight lows tonight all across the tri-state into the 30s. Tomorrow's highs, anywhere you see the green, the darker green, that's 50s. And this computer forecasting model is saying good luck breaking out of the upper 50s. The 60s will be long gone into the west. But as we work our way into the overnight hours tomorrow night, notice what happens. A lot of dark blue. That's temperatures at least at 32 degrees or lower. So yes, a hard frost, maybe a freeze, will be possible tomorrow night. As far as the records are concerned for tonight, the old record or the current record is 25 degrees set back in 1986. The valley locations will be around 35, 40 for those folks up on the mountaintops. And for tomorrow night, the current record is 32. Now this one has a chance of going down tomorrow night. 28 degrees in the valleys and 38 on the ridgetops. So yes, we could be talking about record-breaking cold temperatures over the next 24 to 48 hours. Pollen count sponsored by Faith Pharmacy. Adams Plaza in Pikeville for tomorrow, back to 9.8 out of a possible 12, 10.8 on Friday, and then as the rain moves in on Saturday, of course the pollen count will be lower. 59 for tomorrow, back to 64 Friday, 80% chance of those showers and storms on Saturday. It lowers to a 40% mainly before noon, I think, on Sunday, and then Monday's looking dry with temperatures back in the upper 60s to near 70 degrees. But if you have any plants outside, of course folks have started the gardens, we could be talking about a frost and freeze tomorrow night especially.
Well, hopefully that'll hold the pollen down. You can write your name in the pollen right now.
You really can.
But
on my truck, as a matter of fact, right now.
I hear that big pollen doesn't actually get you. It's the small pollen you can't see.
Oh, let's see what let's see what you're
Take
saying.
heart. Take heart.
Yeah, I'll try.
Well, a party was held at Big Sandy Community and Technical College today in observance of Earth Day. And even though a few raindrops fell, the weather did not dampen spirits. That's because it was a garden party, and every garden needs some rain. EKB News reporter Shelby Steele went to Prestonsburg to find out what message organizers hope to send with the event.
What better way to celebrate Earth Day than a garden party? Students and faculty at Big Sandy Community and Technical College got together to help clean up their community garden.
This is our garden party celebrating Earth Day. And Earth Day has been around for 45 years, and we're so proud and happy to be here in the garden today celebrating Earth Day at Big Sandy. One thing about Earth Day is it means to jumpstart the season. So what we're trying to do is get cleaned up and get ready to go so we can start growing. We have some things that's coming back from last year, some herbs and things, but otherwise we're getting ready to get our beds ready to plant.
Students joined in helping clean the garden as part of a learning process or for a practicum.
We have students who are very interested in the garden. We give seeds, and we also provide opportunities for practicum experience and internships. We have biology students and human services students.
Everything grown in the garden is given back to the community.
We give everything we have to St. James Church, and we give that to them on Pantry Day. So everything that comes out of this garden goes to the pantry.
For EKB Evening News at 6, I'm Shelby Steele.
What a great project.
Yeah, and why didn't we have sound effects there?
Yeah.
Little Ricky Nelson?
Yeah, a little Ricky Nelson garden party. Yeah. We'll be back with sports in 2 minutes.
And he hammers it to left field, and can you believe it? Consecutive innings, the Reds get a grand slam.
Before we get to sports, Andrew, we've got an update coming in on that accident on US 23.
We do. US 23 is still blocked right now in Floyd County. That is near the Allen Baptist Church. Again, US 23 still remains blocked as they are trying to get one of the victims airlifted out of that area.
Wow, our prayers are with the people involved.
Absolutely.
Okay, a lot going on in sports, even at this time of year. You know, I feel like sometimes sports is slacking off, but I turn around, you got a ton of information.
The pace slows down, but still lots of going on.
Yeah.
Major League Baseball yesterday, the Reds and Brewers had a good old National League slugfest. It was anything but a pitcher's duel. Teams combined for 26 runs on 25 hits, 7 home runs, and 3 grand slams.
1-1 pitch. Hammered into right center field, and brother, did he break it. A grand slam for Jay Bruce. Now you talk about taking advantage of an opponent's mistake. And he hammers it to left field, and can you believe it? Consecutive innings, the Reds get a grand slam. Bruce in the third, Frazier here in the fourth.
High, deep drive left field. He might have done it again. Back-to-back nights, home run, Zach Cozart.
And this ball will be missed off the bat of Joey Votto. Oh my goodness, is this guy on fire?
Here's the pitch. Herrera drives it to right and deep. Get up! Get out of here! Go! For Ilion Herrera! He just hit a grand slammer, and the Brewers are right back in this game.
And he hammers this baby deep to left field. Did he do it again? He did! It's a home run!
The Reds and Brewers tie a Major League record with those 3 grand slams. Reds 16-10 winners over the Brewers. Game 3 of that series tonight at 8:10. Complete coverage at 7:40 on Hit City, USA. In local high school baseball last night, a 59th District regular season matchup saw Shelby Valley pitcher Brent Adkins get the complete game win as Shelby Valley knocked off Pikeville 4-3. The Wildcats are now 2-10. Pikeville falls to 15-8. And Pike Central improved to 10-5 with an 8-3 win over the Eastridge Warriors. We'll start with the top of the 5th inning, 2-1 Hawks. Jacob Cheney up to bat, doubles to center, driving in Christian Hagee. Hagee scores on the play. And we go to the bottom of the 5th. Mac Justice with the single to center. Hunter Clark moves on to second. And the Hawks are in business. Andrew Fields then singles to center field. Clark scores for Pike Central. Mac Justice will move up to third on the throw. Pike Central will come away with the win over Eastridge, 8-3. In other action, Johnson Central all over Sheldon Clark 14-1. It was Paintsville defeating Magoffin County 3-1, and the Belfry Pirates knocked off the Man Hillbillies 7-6. On the schedule tonight, Jenkins goes to Eastridge, Jackson City is at South Floyd, and Cordia travels to Pike Central. And in high school softball action last night, Pike Central hosted the Phelps Lady Hornets. They'll get things started with Molly Huffman, a double to left, bringing in run number 7 for the Hawks. Then it's Kaylee Thomas' turn with an RBI single to left, driving in Huffman for run number 8. Then Alyssa Collins with the fair ball off the third base bag. That drives in Thomas. Taylor Sowards to the plate with a pop-up. And a nice over-the-shoulder grab by Hannah Blankenship. That's the out. However, the run tags and scores. And then Miranda right to the plate. Line drive to third. The catch by Lakin Dotson to end the inning. Pike Central gets the 13-5 win over Phelps. In other action, Belfry rolled over Eastridge, scoring all their runs in the first inning. Belfry wins it 10-2. The Lady Pirates get things started with Alexandria Young, a triple to right field. She'll move on to third base, slides under the tag. She'll be safe there. Candace Gilman comes to the plate with the hit to center. That'll bring the first run of many for the Lady Pirates. Kenna Maynard then to the plate. She'll drive in 2 runs with this hit to right field. That's 3 runs out of the Pirates' 10 in the top of the first. Kelsey Dameron then with the shot to left, the catch, and that's the final out. Belfry 10, Eastridge Lady Warriors 2. Lots of action on the Diamonds.
You're a big fan of girls softball, aren't
I
you?
like softball. I like the pace of the game, and they are a little more excitable than the guys are.
You can hear the enthusiasm of the
Absolutely,
crowd.
you can. We'll be back in 2 minutes. Well, Lathan, chilly night tonight.
Some patchy frost possible in the valley locations tonight as temperatures drop in the mid to upper 30s. 59 will be it for tomorrow's high. And then tomorrow night, I think everyone will get in on the possibility of frost. 34 degrees, but back into the 60s for highs for the rest of the 5-day.
It's spring. We're used to that kind of weather, right?
Absolutely. Dogwood winter.
Yeah. Is that what this is
I
called?
think that is.
We've already discussed it, and that's what we've decided.
That's what we're calling
Yep.
it.
Yep.
Well, that will do it for tonight's EKB Evening News. Remember, you can get more local news anytime by listening to the radio stations of East Kentucky Broadcasting.
And you can follow EKB News and EKB TV on Facebook and Twitter. We're going to leave you tonight with some gorgeous aerial footage shot by EKB's own Ronnie Hilton. It's a bird's eye view of the city of Pikeville and our own headquarters high atop Peach Orchard Mountain. Good night. Thanks for watching.